years with the younger me. All of the mistakes, all of the heartbreak.
Hi, and welcome to our summer PNN. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ava. Before we get started, we have some announcements to make.
Paragon Fall Sports started their practices during warm-up week. We have both football and volleyball. Traditionally, football has only been a Paragon boys sport, but this year girls are allowed on the team.
Touchdown! In other news, we've added a new teacher at the prep campus.
We have an exclusive interview with Ms. Hobroch. She is our new 6th grade English teacher.
Take it away, Jillian.
Hi, I'm Jillian, and I'm here to talk to Ms. Hobroch. So, what were you doing before you came to Paragon?
Before I came to Paragon, I was teaching at Del Valley High School. I taught 9th, 10th, and 11th grade English. I also was the cheerleading coach there.
What is your favorite part about teaching English?
Favorite part about teaching English is reading. I love to read, and I love to talk about reading. So reading books and then talking about them is perfect.
What's the first book you remember loving?
I remember really loving The Little Prince when I read it in 7th grade, which is a book I've asked the 6th graders to read this year, and I hope some of them love it as well. I read it when I was in 7th grade for school, and I just fell in love with it.
What made you want to be an English teacher?
I had a teacher when I was in 7th grade at Keeling Middle School. Her name was Miss Adamson, and she was so passionate about her job, and she loved reading and talking about reading and writing and just everything, and that made me want to be an English teacher. She also taught me at McAllen. She's still at McAllen today. She teaches 9th grade English.
Well, this is Ms. Hobroch. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Jillian. Next, Paragon has added a kindergarten this year over at the primary campus.
Here's Reese with the inside scoop on the new grade.
Thanks, Sarah. PNN reporter Katie went over to the primary campus to show us the kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade during warm-up week. They are all super excited to start their first year at Paragon. There are 19 students in kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade combined. Their teachers are Mrs. Watterson and Mrs. Freeman. They'll all be working hard and learning lots over at the primary campus this year. And aren't they adorable? We're all excited to have these awesome new students with us at Paragon.
Thanks, Reese and Katie. You may have noticed the many updates to the prep campus this year.
Here's Mr. Hathaway and Hazel with a tour of the changes to the building.
Hi, I'm Hazel, and we're here to talk about the new additions to the prep campus with Mr. Hathaway. Mr. Hathaway, what's new around here?
Well, this side of the building we have a few new projects. We worked on the boys and girls bathrooms to raise the stalls up. Miss Hay and I did a kind of mural project in here. I had some extra paint left for the mural outside. So we made the sky going from kind of twilight to the dark night with stars. And the mural will continue through the door into the science lab and show their NASA space timeline that they have on the ceiling in there. So that's this side of the building. Look at us in here, come on. We got all new lights. We reoriented the room for Mr. Shoup, and the smart board's up at the front, and he has all new desks. So another one of the projects this summer, a big one, was again replacing lights in the school. So we replaced 18 sets of the fluorescent lights with T8 energy conserving lights. And they're also nice, cool to the touch. And I didn't get shocked. So one of the other projects I've always wanted to do, because we always talk about the school year as an analogy that it's like a cruise, a 9-month cruise. So to make a map for outside, Miss Bolt has created a cruise ship, and we're going to attach the map, and then I'm going to move it each week as we go around the whole path of the cruise. So if you'll notice, it starts here and it'll head up into the cooler waters of November Island, and then up to around Winter Break Pass, and then up through the cold waters, but then we'll start turning south, and then we'll head back to home. So in 9 months, we'll get back here, so that's one thing for us to always remember. We're always going to make it back home. There's going to be a lot of stuff we learn on the whole path, and a lot of things that we go through, and things that make us grow up, so it's just a little different way for us to look at the calendar.
How do you get up there?
A ladder. Good question. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Now back to you, Ava and Sarah.
Thanks, Hazel and Mr. Hathaway, for the tour.
Next, we have a question for all of you.
What are you most excited for during the back-to-school season?
That's right, and you can send your answers to PNN at nights.paragonprep.com.
We'll show your answers during the next PNN.
And now we leave you with some clips from warm-up week. Bye!
That's all.